Myself, Mr. Mohit Jain, Assistant Professor, Index Institute of Pharmacy, Malvanchar University, Indore. Today, we discuss about the topic on drug stability. So, what we discuss here: first, introductions, importance and need of stability testing, degradations pathway, kinetic stability, solution stability, solid state stability, pH stability, profile, conclusion, and last one reference. So, introductions. What is stability? Stability, as USP defined, the stability of pharmaceutical product as extent to which a product retain within a specified limits and throughout its period of storage and use, that is shelf life. The capacity or the capability of a particular formulation in a specific container to remain within particular chemical, microbiological, therapeutically and toxicological specifications. Drug stability is defined as stability of the pharmaceutical dosage form to maintain the physical, chemical, therapeutic, and microbial properties during the time of storage and uses by the patients. The purpose of stability studies is to provide evidence on how the quality of the active substances or pharmaceutical products varies with time under the influence of a variety of environmental factors such as temperature, humidity, and light. What are the importance? Chemical and physical degradations of drug substances may changes their pharmacological effects, which is then affecting on their therapeutic and toxicological effects. Pharmaceuticals products are used therapeutically based on their efficacy and safety. They should be stable. Maintenance of quality until the time of uses or until their expiration date. The quality should be maintained under the various conditions that pharmaceuticals encounters during productions, storage in warehouse, transportations and storage in hospital as well as in the home. Here in graph you can see what are the needs of stability studies. Quality varies with time, shelf life of drug product, storage conditions, container closures, stability, preventions of expenses, essentials quality attributes, safety points of view of the patient. Here is where stability studies takes place. Drug discovery developments. When new chemical entities, that is preclinical studies including in chemistry, physical properties, in biological pharmacology, ADME, absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion, toxicology, preformulations, in preformulation bulk characterizations, stability analysis and solubility analysis, clinical studies, then after post marketing. Here is the types of stabilities. There are different types of stabilities: physical stability, therapeutic stability, toxicological stability, microbial logical stability, genotoxic stability, and chemical stability. Here is the types of stability testings. First one is long term, that is called ambience. Second one intermediate, that is control. Third one is accelerated or short term studies. In ambient long term stability studies, storage condition is 25 degrees C plus minus 2 degrees C and RS should be 60% plus minus 5%. Testing timing in months 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, 48, 60. Minimum time period covered by the data at submission is 12 months. In intermediate controlled studies, Their storage condition is 30 degrees C plus minus 2 degrees C, and RS should be 60% plus minus 5%. Testing timing in months 0, then 3, 6, then 9, and last one 12. Minimum time period covered by data at submission is 6 months. Last one, accelerated studies, that is short term studies, and in this storage condition temperature should 40 degrees C plus minus 2 degrees C, 75% RS plus minus 5%. Testing timings 0, 1 month, then 2 month, 3rd month, 6 month, 9 month. So minimum time period covered by data at submission is 6 months. Here is the degradation pathway. The degradation of active drug leads to lowering of quantity of the therapeutic agent in the dosage form. A toxic product formations may take place due to decomposition. Instability of drug product can lead to a decrease in bioavailability. Changes in physical appearance of a given dosage form may take place. Degradations may increase or decrease the potency of drug. Here is the type of degradations pathway. Degradation pathway may be physical, chemical, microbiologicals, toxicologicals, and therapeutic. First one is physical degradations. In physical degradations, there is loss of volatile compounds, loss of water, absorption of water, crystal growth, polymorphism, color changes, and photolysis. So loss of volatile compounds. What happens when some of volatile components like alcohol, ether, iodine, volatile oils, camphor, menthol, etc. escape from the formulation, expose them degraded. Example, some time of tablets, nitroglycerin tablets, aromatic water. Prevention. Such products should be placed in well closed container. Temperature should be proper. Loss of water. Water loss from liquid preparations, oil in water emulsions lead to changes in stability. It causes crystallization of drug product, which may lead to increase in potency and decrease in weight. Examples are water evaporates from Na2SO4 and borax. Creams, especially oil water, they become dry by loss of water. Preventions. Products should be placed in well closed container. Next one, absorption of water. Hygroscopic drugs absorbs the water from external atmosphere, causing the physical degradations. Effervescent powders and tablets will deteriorate if stored in a moisture atmosphere. Examples of powders are liquefacions and degradations may occur as a result of absorption of water. Suppository, which base made from hydrophilic substances as glycerin, gelatin, and polyethylene glycol. The consistency of these forms becomes jelly-like appearance. Preventions. Products should be placed in a well closed containers and in dry place, stored in well dry place. Next one is crystal growth. In crystal growth, drug when loose waters become saturated and crystal growth occurs. Crystallization is enhanced in porous tablets in solution after supersaturation. Crystal growth occur. Examples are injection of calcium gluconates in suspension. Crystals settle down and cracking occurs and suspensions become unstable. Ophthalmic preparations. Preventions. Solution stabilizers are added. Suspensions. Incorporation of surface active agent by increasing viscosity of suspending material. Then polymorphism. What are the polymorphisms? Polymorphs show significant difference in important physicochemical properties such as solubility, dissolutions, rate, and melting point. In polymorphic changes, crystal forms are changed. This may cause change in solubility and possibly crystalline growth in aqueous suspension. Example are cortisone acetate suspensions. Preventions: suspensions or suspending agents like methyl cellulose and ethyl cellulose. Photolysis: in photolysis, when molecules are exposed to electromagnetic radiation, they absorb light photons at characteristic wavelength, which cause increase in energy, which can cause decompositions. Examples are sodium nitroprusside in aqueous solutions, which is administered by IV infusion for management of acute hypertension. Iodine. Preventions: use of amber color bottles, storing the product in dark, packing in cartons also act as physical barrier to light. Color changes. Color changes indicate chemical or photochemical decomposition of active ingredients, dyes, or other ingredients. Color changes are of two types: loss of color and development of color. Examples are phenolphthaleins color changes as pH changes. It is colorless in acidic solutions and pink in basic solution. Ascorbic acid tablet turn yellowish brown. Preventions: protect the product from light and air. Avoid the using reducing substances as additives. Chemical degradations: in chemical degradations, there is hydrolysis, isomerizations, resmerizations, epimerizations, decarboxylations, eliminations, and oxidation. Hydrolysis: hydrolysis in esters, amide, barbiturates, hydantoins, and imides. Carbon nitrogen bond cleavage. Esters: esters involve acyl acid cleavage. Examples are aspirin, atropine, physostigmine, and procaine. These are the reactions with the acyl acid cleavage. Amides: amide bonds are less susceptible to hydrolysis than ester bonds. The leaving group, an amine, is proper leaving group. It involves cleavage of amide linkage to give an amide instead of alcohol, as in case of ester. Example are chlorphenicol, barbiturates reactions. This is the amide reaction with water that produce amine. Barbiturates, hydantoins, and imides. Barbiturates, hydantoins, and imides contain functional group related to amide but have a tendency to be more reactive. Barbituric acids such as barbital, phenobarbitals, and avobarbitals undergoing ring opening hydrolysis. Reactions of barbiturate is this. Carbon nitrogen bond cleavage. Benzodiazepines such as diazepam, oxazepam, and nitrazepam undergo ring opening due to reversible hydrolysis of the amide and azomethane bonds. Benzodiazepinoxazoles contains benzodiazepines such as oxazolum, fludazolam, haloxazolum, and cloxazolum are undergo ring opening due to hydrolysis. This is the basic reaction of benzodiazepines. Prevention of hydrolysis. Packing in suitable moisture resistant pack such as strip packs and storage in controlled humidity and temperature. Hydrolysis of certain drugs such as benzocaine and procaine can be decreased by addition of specific complexing agent like caffeine to the drug solution. Isomerization. Isomerization is the process by which one molecule is transformed into another molecule which has exactly the same atoms but atoms are rearranged. As this example, pilocarpine, isopilocarpine. This is the isomerization. Then second one is racemization. So what is the racemization? Racemization refers to a partial conversion of one enantiomer into another. It involves the optically active form of a drug into its enantiomorphs. This is the example of racemization. Epimerization. It occurs with compound having more than asymmetric carbon atoms in the molecule. At equilibrium, both epimers are present but not in equal proportions. Example: under prolonged storage, solutions containing ergometrine is decomposed by hydrolysis and isomerized to ergometrinin. Decarboxylation. The elimination of carbon dioxide from compound. Drug substances having a carboxylic acid group is sometimes susceptible to decarboxylation. Example are 4-amino salicylic acids, procaine. Elimination. In elimination, reaction, some groups of the substance is eliminated. Example: trimenolol eliminates its hydroxymethyl groups and forms formaldehyde. Oxidation. Removal of an electropositive atoms, radicals or electrons, or the addition of an electronegative atoms or radical. Oxidation is controlled by environment, that is light, trace elements, oxygen and oxidizing agent. This is the epinephrine. Types of oxidation. There are some types of oxidations are autooxidation, photooxidation. In autooxidations, oxidation in which oxygen present in the air is involved. This process proceeds slowly under the influence of atmospheric oxygen. So examples are oil, fats and unsaturated compounds. Photooxidations, the oxidation in which removal of the electron is involved without presence of oxygen. Examples are adrenaline, riboflavins and ascorbic acid, etc. Preventions. Preventions are chelating agents, example EDTA, antioxidant agents, citric acid, tartaric acid, ascorbic acids and isoscorbic acid, or sodium salts, potassiums of metabisulfides. Microbial degradations. Contamination of a product may sometimes cause a lot of damage and sometimes may not be anything at all. Thus, it is depend on the type of microbes and its level of toxicity it may produces. If parenterals or ophthalmic formulations are contaminated, it may cause serious harm. There is a source of microbial contaminations: water and air, raw materials, container and closure. Prevention. Suitably designing the containers, usually using single dose containers, sticking to proper storage conditions, adding an antimicrobial substances as preservative. Therapeutic degradations. Therapeutic effect must be changes due to hydrolysis, isomerizations or epimerizations. Example are adrenaline. Toxicological degradation. Some drugs may produce toxic products. Example are tetracycline, chloramphenicol. Kinetic stability. Kinetic deals with the study of rate at which processes occurs and mechanism of chemical reactions. It involves the study of rate of change and way in which this rate is influenced by the concentration of reactants, products, and other chemical species that may be present, and by factors such as solvents, pressures, and temperature. Kinetic stability applies to stability, incompatibility, dissolution, absorption, distribution, drug action at molecular level, elimination process. Rate and order of reactions. Rate: the speed or velocity of reactions with which a reactant or reactants undergoes a change. It is determined by change in concentration of the reactants or product as function of time. Order of reactions: the number of concentrations that determine rate, the way in which the concentration of reactant influence the rate. The order of reactions. Zero order reactions. Rate is constant and is independent of the concentrations of any of the reactants. First order reactions. The reaction rate of change is proportional to drug concentration. Second order reactions. Rate depends on product of two concentrations terms when you have two components reacting with each other or one component reacting with itself. Pseudo order reaction. For some reactions, the rate of reactions may be independent of the concentration of one or more of the reacting species over a wide range of reactions. Overall order of reactions: order, rate law, concentration time equations, half-life, and that is the graphical plots. These are the equations, overall order of reactions. Now shelf-life. It is defined as the time required for concentration of reactant to reduce to 90% of its initial concentrations, represented as T90, the unit of time upon concentration. So T90 is equal to A minus 0.9A divided by K, 0.1A divided by K, where A equal to initial concentration, K naught is equal to specific rate constant for zero order reaction. This is the graph of shelf life, log percentage x-axis in log percentage drug under decomposed, and this is the time. You can see shelf life of the product as temperature increases, shelf life decreases. Solutions stability. The main purpose of solution stability is identification of conditions necessary to form a stable solution. Study includes effect of pH, ionic strength, co-solvent, light, temperature, and oxygen. Interested experiments at extreme condition of pH and temperature: 0.0 normal HCl water, 0.0 normal sodium hydroxide, all at 90 degrees C. Aqueous buffers are used to provide wide range with constant level of drug, co-solvents, and ionic strength compatible with physiological media. Solid state stability. The purpose of solid state stability is identification of stable storage condition for drug in the solid state and identification of compatible excipients for a formulations affected by change in purity and crystallinity. Initial bulk lots and newer lots to be studied. Solid state is slower and difficult to interpret than solution state. TLC, UV, visual fluorescence. Polymorphic changes, DSC, IR, or appearance change like oxidation and surface decoloration. pH stability studies. The pH stability profile is essential for understanding how compound behaves in different environments and inform formulations development, process development, drug product stability, and route of administration of the molecules. To develop a pH stability profile, it is important to develop stability indicating assay for the intact drug at various pH values to be studied. This is the graph of pH stability studies of ciprofloxacin in excessive and time. That is the pH different different pH, as you can see in pH 4, pH 5, 10.6, pH 6 and pH 8.6. Conclusion: pharmaceutical products are assigned a shelf life which determines the time when a product is considered to be safe and effective undergo storage conditions. Stability studies should be based on basis of pharmaceutical R&D and regulatory requirements. Degradation studies reveal intrinsic chemical properties of the API, while formal stability studies establish retest date. The shelf life is derived from stability studies. That is the references.